Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good afternoon. The discussion point is cost reduction and the efficiency improvement. So, I don't have any presentation. I just come up with my experience and idea to give you some brief idea. So, if we look on these two things, cost reduction and the efficiency improvement, so from the world, in the world from the North Pole to South Pole, everybody, each and every one want to reduce the cost and improve the efficiency. It's no doubt. But the question is that while we are in Bangladesh, we have one very strict point that we are one of the least opportunist countries in the world for the ceramic industries. So when we start the ceramic industries in Bangladesh, the only two factors help us to grow in this industry. One is the cheap manpower and another is the cheap gas. Rest, most of the raw material we have to import. We don't have any local raw material. We don't have local technologies. We don't have the local support of the machine suppliers. So everything we depends on the import. So how the entrepreneur started and come to this stage with only one point to believe that how we have to reduce the cost and increase the efficiency. So the way of cost reduction is one way in China, one way in Europe, so another way in Bangladesh, because every country have their own constraint, own advantage. So with that point, if we go on the history from 1984 to this 2024, because why I speak this year, because I am in this industry from 1984 to 2025. So go through this, my life and the experience I find, every entrepreneur, everybody have worked relentlessly to improve the quality, reduce the cost and to make the efficiency. So everybody will work on their way, but in general, so if we look on the modern ceramic of Bangladesh, especially in the tiles industry, I will tell the top 10 producer or top 10 manufacturer still have considering two things very efficiently. One is protect the environment. That means the product or whatever we use for the waste or go out, they try to capture it and reuse it. For two things, to protect the environment and the increase the efficiency and reduce the cost. At the same time, we are also exit the heat to the atmosphere, which subsequently reduce. If we say in 10 years or 15 years time, we find that every company have investing in a machine or other thing to reduce the cost. So it's not a very fast and hard rule that how we reduce the cost. So everybody will find their own way to reduce the cost. But in general, there is some steps which my previous speaker, Mr. Bayezid Bashar, have already focused out, that in the pressing, in the kiln and in a different sector. So I'm not going to on this way because already is soon. But I believe on only one thing, that our entrepreneur is so hardworking, because at the beginning I speak that we are a country, everybody have a very least opportunist country. Because I have chance and most of my entrepreneurs also have a chance to visit other country. They always feel that whenever they go other country, they get the manufacturer, entrepreneur get the support of the government, different bodies. But here, our entrepreneur fight by themselves. They fight with everything and still they are surviving. So they're surviving on the basis of this cost and the efficiency. So that's all I want to speak, not to go on detail. So I think, and I especially thanks to the Uniceramic and the BCMEA to organize this event, to open up our access to the different supplier and also the supplier to our entrepreneur. And many thanks to our entrepreneur, and we should especially thanks to our entrepreneur who give us the access to work hard for themselves and give us support to fight for the industry. And we believe we'll do best and we'll work hard to make them proud. Thank you very much.